Hey there, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Dumb Mind TV. Make sure you hit that post notification bell button so you'll always be in the loop every time I drop another 5 video. I'm your host, Gold Mouth Shorty, and today we're finna talk about Master P. So get your popcorn, relax, and tune in to the channel, man. So yeah, we finna talk about it, man. A lot of people been saying over the years that Master P has ripped them off for their ideas, you know what I'm saying? Some of the biggest tycoons in this game been ripped off by Master P allegedly, you know what I'm saying? From the Ice Cream Man all the way back to the Tupac stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, they say like certain people, they might not be good at making their own ideas, but if you tell them an idea, they can capitalize off your stuff. That's what P was, you know what I'm saying? If you just sat there and was always saying, man, I want to do this and do that, but you don't act on it and you tell P about it, P was the type of dude that'll act on it and beat you to the punch at your own idea, you know what I'm saying? And that happened several times, different occasions, where people think that, you know, P ain't nothing but a knockoff version of all these people that he stole from. You know what I'm saying? It's like he went in the gumbo pot and took this from that artist, that from this artist, that from that artist, and you know what I'm saying? He made his own shit. And you know what I'm saying? The reason why his music and stuff is not timeless like everybody else's is because it's a whole bunch of that going on. Cause like if you listen to some of Master P early stuff, he sounded like a West Coast bad boy and shit. Even the West Coast cats didn't even want to listen to that shit. You know what I'm saying? And he was trying to sound like Ice Cube, Eazy, NWA. And you know what I'm saying? He was trying to sound West Coast when he was in the South. And then, you know what I'm saying, he started trying to, like, mimic other rappers that was doing their things, like, steal their style, like E40, Be Legit, The Click, you know what I'm saying, JT the Bigger Figure. He was around them niggas, man, and he was just soaking up the game and taking ideas and stuff like that. Everything he did, basically, whatever he learned and he learned how to do it, he'll go back and do it himself. And then he perfected it all when he got to the end and he took everybody's ideas. All the stuff he stole from Oakland, he took it back to New Orleans and used it with the New Orleans cast that kind of had, you know, a little structure about themselves. You know, a couple of dudes had, you know, like they was already really ready and about it down south. He didn't have to do much but put them in apartments and houses and stuff like that and give them cars and a chain and stuff. A lot of them already had a little money, had a little image about themselves. You know what I'm saying? Some of them dudes was already intact, but a lot of them LA cats, they wasn't intact like that. You know what I'm saying? It was gonna need more money. It was harder to blow up one of those cats from the West Coast, pretty much, because they was wearing Chucks and Dickie suits and stuff like that. And New Orleans cats was already wearing golds and bandanas and stuff, so it was more easier just to represent for the South. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much, man, you know, they say P stole everything. His whole career and everybody on No Limit was based on sampling. All the stuff that Moby done was doing, it was all samples. The king of sampling. At that time, you know, Tupac was doing a lot of sampling. Biggie Smalls had a little sampling. You know what I'm saying? Certain producers, like P. Diddy, all his stuff is sampled records. You know what I'm saying? From I'm Missing You to everything that Puff Daddy did, he already sampled it. It was in the sampling era. And you know what I'm saying? Master P used to do a lot of sampling. You know what I'm saying? You get a lot of sampling. That's where a lot of that money went to because all the people, records they sampled. It was nothing original. You know what I'm saying? But they had some banging beats or whatever. But a lot of the stuff was like rip-off stuff. But it was all good. Don't get me wrong, he was the best that ever did it. He took Tupac flow when he died and his brother C Murder, and they used that to their advantage. They used the Looney stuff, the ice cream truck. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people came out and say, man, that nigga Master P stole from me. He took a lot of game from Jay Prince. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say he stole anything, but he took the blueprint. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got the blueprint from Uncle Luke, Suave House, Tony Draper. You know what I'm saying? That's where he got that blueprint from. But, you know, as far as all the sampling and records and stuff, he stole that from E40 Uncle and Solar Records and stuff like that. They the ones showed him how to use old songs and, you know what I'm saying, blow it up. Like, he was a big fan of Ice-T, Miss Chalet, Dr. Dre, and all them people like that. At first, he was trying to fake it like them gangsters. You know what I'm saying? He just wasn't good at mimicking what they was doing. So he made everybody in the tank do like 4-5 samples on a song. On the album, it had at least about 4-5 samples from big songs from back in the day. So that's why a lot of people say he ain't original. None of his stuff is original. Like LOG. It was a couple other niggas, man. A lot of niggas from New Orleans was already wearing Soldier Gear before P even came down here, like the body stuff. They say body came from UNLV. Like a lot of different stuff that P was doing, he was ripping it off people and making it his. So when he rip it off, it becomes his. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it was, you know what I'm saying? But I salute that boy, man, you know what I'm saying, for making it in his game. You know what I'm saying, as long as he did. But it seemed like some people got so much bad to say, like they say he bought his way in the basketball, like he paid the people off in the NBA to make sure he got signed, man, because he had failed so many times, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of stuff like the Rap Snacks, a lot of people know he owned it, but he didn't invent it. He bought it from somebody. The shoes, he didn't have nothing to do with. He get 30% cut. You know what I'm saying? It's just so much stuff that P had his hands on that, you know what I'm saying, people saying, oh, he did bad business by. Or he promoted it bad. But I don't know, man. Y'all let me know, man, because I know P, when he was on the top of this game, I ain't give a fuck who he stole his music from, whoever shit he bit it. I was fucking with it, man. I'm a no-limit soldier to the day I die. Peace, I'm out.